after I taught 1 year, I says, I like working with kids, you know.
Perfect.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay in teaching.
Yeah.
But if I'm gonna stay in teaching, I'm gonna teach something that I want, right?
Mhm.
Now, I was always an athletic person, so one of the things was phys ed, that I teach phys ed. And I worked in that area through my teaching career, got my specialist in physical education and my specialist in guidance.
In guidance counseling. Nice.
And so this way, it helped me to serve the students better.
For sure.
Because take for example, when I was coaching, let's say a basketball team or something, and I'd shower up with them, and I could tell because of my guidance, experience, my specialists agreed that there was something wrong with the individual. So
Maybe emotionally,
you know,
they had
whatever.
something going on.
So I'd ask him, something bothering you? Do you want to talk about it? And here, seeing that I'm a guy that showers with them, they would trust me more than a guidance counselor.
That's very true. You're
So
more like a coach, a mentor.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I was able to help kids through my career. Okay, I retired from French River Secondary School in 94.
1994.
Since I've kept busy, like me being in phys ed during my teaching career, I got into the habit of working out because I didn't believe in asking a student to do something if I wasn't able to do it. So that forced me to be as good shape as I could, right?
Yeah. And that's
So-
just continued
Yeah,
throughout your whole
after I
life.
retired, I kept biking, I kept using the treadmill, the weights, I speed walk in the morning, speed walk at night.
I remember being a little kid, and whenever I would see Tata, he would do his morning exercises. So for about a half hour to an hour in the morning, every morning, he would do sit-ups, he would do his treadmill or his bike, and he'd do that a couple times a day, actually, do a lot of cardio. And it was really good to see my grandfather stay so active and fit. But Tots,
Yeah.
why don't you tell us about your awesome biking story around the continent?
Okay, well, what happened when I retired, they bought me a bike. Made a little party at home here, and they bought me an exercise bike.
Oh, stationary bike.
Yeah, stationary bike. You see, to motivate yourself, you have to keep a record. So I decided to put the mileage I do on the bike.
Every day.
Every day, a bike and treadmill, every day. And I put it on a map of Canada. So anyway, I started off going from the Halifax, putting it on, followed the Trans-Canada Highway, up to Vancouver, and then down the States, the western part of the States, cut down the bottom of the States, and then went around Florida, and came up the East Coast back to Sudbury.
So almost all the way around North America.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't go up. Yeah, you went.
No.
You cut across Canada and then down around the
back to Sudbury. And then from there, I flew to Mexico.
You flew to Mexico.
Flew to Mexico with my bike.
Nice.
And then I followed the roads through Mexico, Central America, and I did all of South America.
The perimeter.
Yeah.
The outskirts of. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. I had over 33,000 kilometers. You know?
This is how exercising should be done.
Yeah.
Sweat.
So, by writing it down, you motivate yourself. Because I was trying, I tried to do better each month. Like I'd have it by the day total for the month, and then start another month, keep the grand total going, and you try to always beat yourself.
It's more likely to last
Yeah.
because you always want to do better than you did before.
And another thing is you learn a lot of geography.
Oh, for sure.
So anyway, at the same time as I was doing this, I'd go every morning and swim.
I remember that, yeah.
And again, I had measured the pool and I count the laps and I put that on.
So you swam, it's like a triathlon.
You know?
You
So
swam,
I kept,
you walked,
uh,
and you rode your bike around
uh,
the continent.
when we were retired, then we'd go to Florida, and I'd get up every morning, and this was in March. And
I remember.
it's a little cool. You know, a lot of people find it still a little cool.
I remember people thinking you were crazy
Oh,
because you were
yeah.
swimming in the outdoor pool.
Yeah, I'd be
in March.
there at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'd swim laps. And the only time I would get out is to use the bathroom, and then I'd get back in.
Well, I'm really glad you didn't pee in the pool.
No, because I'd have to go and swim in it after.
Oh, true.
So anyway, the longest I swam was 5 hours and 24 minutes.
Straight.
I
You enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on an average, I was swimming at least 3 hours.
Yeah, every
Minimum,
day. Yeah,
3
yeah.
hours every day. You know?
Yeah. And you know, that's amazing because it helped you stay in shape.
Yeah.
It helped you feel good mentally too and
Yeah.
emotionally. I also think though, being that healthy and staying that fit helped you to survive as long as
Oh,
you
sure,
have.
yeah.
Because you don't hear a lot of people who have the same cancer as you do, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, who live for 10 plus years. So I think that the way that you've taken care of yourself throughout the years has definitely helped with that. And that's something to look up to.
Yeah, people have to realize when they're young to take good habits. If you could stay away from drugs, you could stay away from cigarettes, drinking, you know, doing exercise, eating right, you know, and being good to people, you know, it's going to make you last longer.
Yeah.
I had a wonderful life. Doing what I was doing, I was fortunate enough to have a very good wife, and we helped each other, and we had kids, you know, that weren't spoiled. Oh yeah, it was funny, because when the kids were growing up, when they want something, I said, we can't afford it. Of course we could afford it, right? Can't afford it. So after mentioning that quite a few times, they never asked for money.
Oh my gosh.
So if they were going
Poor
somewhere,
kids.
when they were going somewhere with friends or something, I'd say, do you have any money? They said, no. Well, then I'd give them some, because you can't expect them to. So they learned to, and they started working at 15 years of age at summer jobs. As soon as they graduated from high school, they couldn't wait to go on their own. You know?
Mm-hmm. Very independent.
Very independent.
Good
So
with
that
their
was
money.
good.
Yeah, all three of
Yeah,
them, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you had 3 lovely children, and you know you've been married to your wife for
54. It'd be 55 August of 2019.
It will be 55 in August.
Well, I'm playing it one day at a time, you know.
That's good.
So I hope I wasn't too boring.
No, that was awesome. We
But,
loved it.
People asked, you know, something about my past.
Yeah, one of our followers, Marcus, asked us to have a Life of Tots segment.
So if you enjoyed what our talk, thumbs up,
Thumbs up.
you know.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for caring.
Yeah.
And we'll see you soon.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna have a pickle break.
A pickle.
A pickle break with pickles.
Woo! This is a once in a lifetime opportunity, I'm telling you. Oh yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
We love you, Tata.
Don't worry, be happy.
Whoa, 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 whoa.